when I first started getting adjusted, it was amazing, and I got all kinds of energy back, and I was happier, and I felt better, and I had less pain, and I slept better, and I could do more, and it was great. And then, there were certain areas though where I just kept having pain and tension. No matter how many times that bone got put back into place, it kept going out of place. And I didn't know why. When I asked my chiropractor, sometimes he would look at where it was on my spine. He'd say, wow, maybe you've been eating too much sugar. These are the nerves that go to the pancreas, and maybe you've overdone the sugar. And, that was true. I still wasn't necessarily keeping the best diet, even though my diet was greatly improved with these changes. And shortly after, working with my first chiropractor, I met someone who did bioenergetic synchronization technique, and we call that BEST for short. And when I started doing BEST, it was life-changing for me. I had no idea that my brain was keeping alive a lot of patterns and defenses and tension, and keeping me in defense against things that happened to me, 20, 30 years before. I didn't know it was doing that. And when it stopped doing that, it was amazing, because I had this sense of peace, and I had this sense of presence, and I had more energy, and I could be present in my life, and all of a sudden I could pay attention to what was right in front of me, and I wasn't so distracted, and I wasn't so afraid to interact with people, even my own children. And it was just a transformational, it was my first transformational experience. And then I went on to work with companies who actually, like Landmark Education, who actually create transformational experiences for people. And those were amazing too. But the transformation that I had on the table with a BEST practitioner in a 20-minute session, those were distinct. And there were just something about having my brain and my body get connected and be present and start to act for what was needed right now that just changed everything for me. Like, look, here I am. See this? That's my chiropractic degree back there. I was a stay-at-home mom with a business degree. I wasn't looking for another career. I don't know, I was going to raise my kids and then maybe teach, high school business classes or something like that. And along the way, having more of me available, having more energy, and also seeing something that can make such a huge difference for people, I got a whole new career. I got a whole new path in life. Now, look, I don't know if that's going to happen for you. Some of my clients, when they get their health back, for them, it's very physical. I have a client who couldn't get out of bed when she first started seeing me. She could only barely come to her appointments. And now she's hiking 10 miles in a weekend and planning to do, a hike through where she can, hike and camp. And that's a lot of energy to have available in your life if you haven't had it before.